Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm here with assistant coach Whitelaw. I'm also going to be interviewing head coach Gosek and also one of the players. So, assistant coach Whitelaw, can you please tell me, after a year and a half of not being on the ice, not seeing the players, and just not coaching in general, how does it feel to be back in this arena?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, this is obviously home for me, and after a tough year like that, 30 years of my life, every winter you got to look forward to hockey, and so last year and a half not having hockey for the first time essentially in a long time was really tough. But to be able to be back with all the new guys that we had, and even our returners, it certainly puts in perspective how much we enjoy the game, how much we enjoy each other, and to be back here on the ice in front of a packed house there last Saturday was certainly an exciting time, something we'd all been looking forward to for quite a while. And no, it was a lot of fun just to have the community back involved, to have our guys see how happy they were to be back playing together. We're definitely passionate as coaches, and it's just fun to kind of be back there together with them and enjoying it and kind of back to the norm.
Oh, yeah, of course. I think everyone here is so excited to be back in this arena. I know you guys looked excited during your last week's preseason game. You guys have one more coming up, and then the actual season starts. How are you guys preparing for that?
Oh, it's day by day. We have a lot of new players, so we're just trying to get them immersed into how we do things, what our systems are, and there's certainly a lot of teaching, especially also with the year and a half off. Kind of getting them back into hockey shape and having the hockey mind, and so. It's a process. We're definitely not going to be able to do it overnight, but just step by step, day by day, and slowly make those those baby steps for long-term success in the future.
Yeah.
It's so good to be back, and we're definitely thrilled. So.
Yeah, I think we're all thrilled to be back on campus. I want to thank you very much for your time,
Thank
Coach
you.
Whitelaw.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now I'm here with head coach Gosek. And hey, Coach Gosek, piggybacking off the question I just asked Coach Whitelaw, can you tell me, after a year and a half away, what are your expectations for this team for this upcoming year?
Well, our expectations of our program are always high. And obviously, in a normal year, that would be to position ourselves to have home ice for the playoffs, try to win the SUNYAC Conference, and advance the NCAA tournament. This year, for the first time in my 31 years, to give you that answer would probably be foolish. So why would I say that? 21 new players, 15 last year that we never stepped on the ice, never played a game, 6 new players this year. So 21 out of our 29 players have never played for us. Don't really understand at this point how we play, what the expectations are, and how we train. Based on what we've seen so far, they've been the two things that they can control: their work ethic, their attitude, has been outstanding. They've been a great group of young men to work with day in and day out. They've represented our program well in the community with the community service that we do, in the classroom, and here so far on the ice. So it's been very refreshing. It's been rewarding, and it's been fun to be back with them after the layoff from the pandemic.
Yeah, could you say, like, all the other colleges that you guys play, all the other teams that you play, are they somewhat in the same spot? So does that, do you look at yourself more in a lower position, higher position? You think the playing field is all equal at this point?
I think it's a great question. I think it's all pretty equal within our SUNYAC conference. So Utica College, for example, that we played this past Saturday night, well, they practiced all last year and they played last year, and they were a little more prepared, well-oiled, having been together, and that's not an excuse for us. It's just the reality. To your point, some teams have. I would tell you that I way underestimated the effect of not practicing. We have over 100 practices a year. That's a lot of time to spend with the players. That's not counting video sessions and weight room sessions where you get to know them personally. You get to see what motivates them. You get to address their weaknesses, continue to push their strengths, get to know them as young men. So it's been it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work, but I wouldn't really call it work. I'm very blessed and grateful to do something that I love and enjoy.
That's awesome. I know we're all blessed to be back here on campus. We're blessed to be back in the stadium and cheering you guys on from the stands. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks to all of you.
We're back. I'm here with senior player Nooch right here. And first question I want to ask you specifically is, when you're on the ice, all the students are yelling and screaming. You hear everyone out there. It's a big game day. Can you tell me what the energy is like when you're out on the ice?
Yeah, the energy, especially in this section right here, is pretty unmatchable anywhere we play in this league and in the country, I think, at the Division III level. Just the support we get from our fans and the community that comes to our games. It's very loud, intense, and it just gives you that extra energy to push through some difficult plays or some difficult times during the game.
Yeah, and can you tell me, after talking about like the cheering in the student section and all that, is there any specific chant that you think is like worth mentioning, something personally that you think you like or enjoy hearing from the fans?
Yeah, after a Lakers goal, it's all your fault to the opposing goalie. That gets me going. I like that one a lot. So.
All right, you guys hear that? My boy Nooch loves that one. So definitely their first game back. Say that super loud for my boy Nooch right here, all right? So Nooch, tell me, you guys were gone for a year and a half, so how do you and your teammates, let me rephrase that, how did you and your teammates over the last year and a half keep that connection, keep that team chemistry, and kind of like stay in shape for this upcoming season you guys have?
Yeah, so obviously it was tough not being here. A lot of people went home. There's a lot of Zoom meetings with the coaching staff. There's a lot of Snapchat groups, so we stayed in touch with everyone. And a lot of the people that are on our team now were here during the COVID year, so we did get to spend a month or two together and really get to know each other. So it helped connect when we were back home. Just about the hockey aspect of it, like Whitelaw said, just watching hockey, staying involved in the game, stuff like that. That was pretty easy just because we love the sport, but on a friendship basis or teammate basis, it was easier just talking to the guys on Zoom, stuff like that, just to keep connections.
Okay, Nooch, I have a proposal for you. Gentlemen's bet. We're going to go on the ice, 1v1. You're taking the shot, I'm in goal. Not when you make it, but if you make this shot, I'm going to get to post this on YouTube and on the show. But if, let's just say somehow the ball does slide past me, you're going to get to brag about it, and I'll take defeat.
We have a deal.
We have a deal? We have a deal, folks. Let's get on that ice.
Keep that glove up.